Good morning, Pastor Steve here. So anyway, I've been slogging through the book of Numbers in my daily reading, and I just finished reading another section about all the sacrifices those Israelis were called on to make. Man, of course, like us, they needed sin offerings more than anything else because they weren't all that holy and wonderful. But there are other sacrifices, numerous sacrifices. Many of them were thank offerings and praise offerings and wave offerings and all sorts of sacrifices. So I asked myself, what kind of sacrifices do we make today? Over in Hebrews 13:15, it says, "By him, therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name." So what's that? Well, I think it's like this. I'm no expert. But last week, my wife was terminated from her job because of physical limitations. When she came home and told me, my first reaction, of course, was protective. But then she and I both stopped and deliberately thanked our caring God. You see, we had wanted it to be done because it was hurting her more and more. And we didn't trust God to provide. Now we suddenly got two things as we thanked him. One, she's home. She's not in that atmosphere anymore. Two, the assurance that God is big enough. But there was a moment of deciding to praise and thank God. That seems to be a sacrifice of praise, and I didn't have to kill a pigeon to do that. But there's another sacrifice. Hebrews 10:14 says, "For by one offering he has perfected forever them that are sanctified." See, I'll never have to have a sacrifice for sin because Jesus did it once and for all. On a cross outside the city of Jerusalem, Jesus Christ made the final sacrifice for sin. That means lambs, bulls, and doves, you are safe. And in that sacrifice, I'm safe too. And you can be if you just trust him. Realize that you were born and I was born on the wrong team. And agree with God about his assessment of our sinful condition. That's called confess. And believe that God did the impossible and raised a dead man so that you can be alive to him. One sacrifice forever. Don't have to go to bed at night feeling guilty. Brothers and sisters, that's a good deal. You ponder that.